Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Wysong. So if you're the type of singer who's been searching and feel like you've tried everything out there and nothing is working for you to help you find the connection from your chest voice to your head voice and build that blend in the middle, that mixed voice, then today I wanted to give you something that just might be the missing piece of the puzzle of your vocal technique. As we're ascending up our range through our chest voice and through our bridges, and these bridges are historically called passaggios, and it's where we feel some type of transition needs to happen, almost like another shifting into gears type of feeling. And that if we don't do that, we start to feel like we get stuck and we're just revving on that engine, so to speak, too hard. The missing piece of the puzzle that I find for a lot of people, especially if they've just tried everything, is their vocal tract or their larynx is just not stable enough. It continues to rise with pitch, especially in that place in the middle, and especially high pitches as well. That larynx, which is this thyroid cartilage, guys, we call it the Adam's apple. Women, you have one too. But this thyroid cartilage, your vocal cords are right behind there, and when you swallow, you feel it go up. Not only does this cause some issues muscularly, because the larynx, when it stays, it can stay down, it can go up, but it can also tilt forward to help stretch the vocal cords out, which is super helpful when we're going into mixed voice. So not only muscularly is it advantageous, but also acoustically. If you haven't seen any of my videos on formants and harmonics, I'll link that below. But when we allow the harmonics, which are the resonance of our resonance is made up of harmonics, to pass through as opposed to track, that's how we get to our mixed voice. And again, if that means nothing to you, check out my video below. Then we need the vocal tract to stay relatively stable. Today I want to give you an approach that I actually learned from an amazing voice teacher and author, Ken Bozeman, that I think is super helpful in keeping the larynx stable so that you can sing throughout your entire range, more ease and a similar timbre too, so you don't sound like you're always changing two separate voices, one on the bottom and then one on the top. So try first just whispering, normally for me, be, 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 like this. Now do it again and put your hand on your larynx gently. I feel my larynx jump up immediately. One thing you need to watch out for is the feeling of pushing the larynx down and or sensation in the back of the mouth or the oral pharynx, that part right behind your tongue there. If you make kind of like a Darth Vader-like whisper, I do feel my larynx go down. It's first of all too low, and second of all these muscles underneath my chin are now engaging, and so that's not good. That feeling of opening up in the oral pharynx is typically us just engaging our tongue muscles, and it's a perception deception. We feel like we're opening space back there, but really we're narrowing space because we're pulling the tongue further back and even down and actually just crowding the throat when we do that. So we need to find a better strategy to keep the larynx nice and comfortable and low when we're singing throughout our range. Can you rearrange this situation now by getting a lower pitched whisper without any feeling in this oral pharynx or pushing down here? Feel the noise part, kind of higher noisy part of the whisper, more so in the nasopharynx, which is right in front of the ears and in between the T and J joints, about here. As opposed to the normal whisper we tend to feel in front of the mouth, see if you can feel it more so here. Now my larynx stays neutral and low, and I don't feel anything here pushing down. Ma 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 ma. Now I was able to maintain that acoustic shape, that whisper, all the way through my range. Now, something that may happen though is you might start with it great down low, you'll get the right feeling, but then in the middle, ma ma ma, it'll raise up and you'll feel like you go to the front of the mouth whisper shape again. If I whispered that, that's what it would sound like whispering. So something that can be very useful in stabilizing this situation once we found it is feeling some type of expression or affect. So joy seems to be very helpful in maintaining this shape. So put your trust in the feeling of joy, and you have to genuinely feel it and express it up the scale. Ma 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 ma. My larynx stays nice and comfortable. I feel lots of nice and high ring up in my nasopharynx area. I don't feel like the sound is going directly out the mouth, which tends to be an indicator that the larynx is actually raising on us. Now, once you're doing that, I like to just whisper and then go and do a sound somewhere up higher of, you know, the pitch range that you're working on. Whispering and then singing. Once you're in the right configuration, it feels pretty dang easy to start moving around the pitches, and that's what I would encourage you to do. The point is to use some type of expressive intention that we use in everyday life to actually make very expressive sounds. And these type of affects really help to stabilize the whole situation so that you don't have to micromanage everything, because there's too much going on to micromanage. So let the expression do the work for you. And so go back and forth from whispering and then making sound in that same context. I really hope this tip helps you. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified when I release more videos like this one. Until next time.